There are two things certain in life. One day, your time on this earth will be no more, and that a Games Workshop product will always leak before the intended release date. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Xenos and heretics of all ages, 10th edition has leaked online. And it wasn't me, okay? It was not me. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. So I woke up this morning to a phone full of messages on WhatsApp, to an inbox absolutely spammed with images of the 10th edition rulebook. It looks like someone's got their hands on them. Someone who owns a Ford who's got their hands on them, and they've taken a bunch of pictures in their driving seat, and it's all about the rules of 10th edition. Like, I put one or two images up in the background. At this point, I don't really understand it because I'm not really a rules person. I'm sure Allspec Tactics is literally milking his nipples to this news at this moment in time. Wouldn't be surprised if he's making like fucking 10 videos about all this at this moment in time. But the main thing is 10th edition has now leaked online. It's going around. You'll see it on Facebook. You'll see it on probably Twitter, Reddit, everywhere. It's going to be popping up all over on the social medias if you follow Warhammer social media. What does this mean for the actual book itself? Well, Games Workshop was going to make the rules free anyway, so everything was supposed to go online, so I'm sure it's not going to affect them that much. Then again, this is just me talking about me. I'm sure it affects them big now because it's released before the intended date, or should I say released? It's been leaked before the intended date, which is probably going to put like a spanner in some of their community articles that they were probably planning about certain rules and everything like that. From what I can see from these leaked rules is that it doesn't mention anything about factions. It's just a general game rule, so it's not going to spoil any of like the incoming faction articles that they've been doing, or the faction articles that we've already seen. It's just the general core rules of the game, like the movement, terrain rules, keyword rules, everything that you expect just to be able to jump in and play the game if you wanted to just, roll dice in 10th edition and play it. Now, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say something like, Valrak, this is why you're on GW's blacklist. I know I don't really mention that this much, but yes, I'm on GW's blacklist. It's a meme in chat, you'll get it. Personally, I've said this before, I actually don't agree with, like, releasing or leaking a full book because I just think it causes too much drama, it causes too much problems and stuff like that. Like, 1 or 2 pages, I personally think builds up hype, but to release an entire book, I just think that is going a little bit too far. Now, where does this leak potentially come from? How long's a piece of string? I have literally no idea. From what I heard, like this week, is that it was being sent out to Games Workshop stores, so staff could potentially, of course, start learning the game and do demo games for people, etc., 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 so they can start selling the boxes of Leviathan. We'd need to do a video about the box set of Leviathan because I'm hearing some scary things about that one. It seems like it could be Indomitus all over again, but I'll leave that for another time. So I personally think that this has probably come from maybe one of GW's game shops itself. I don't think it's come from any of the influencers. I think the influencers have been doing pretty good, to be fair. I don't think we'd see any influence leaks anymore. There was a massive purging of influencers, and the leaks from that side seemed to have stopped. But again, this could have come from influencers, but I'm personally putting it down to staff who have been sent the book. Again, that is the rumours that I've heard this week in terms of 10th edition being sent out to certain places. Now, just before we go, I'm sure people are going to mention, hey, Valrak, can you link me to it, or can you post the link to it in your video description? No, I cannot. That goes against YouTube's terms of service, and I don't want to get my channel shut down. Again, I can show like 1 or 2 pages off there because that is technically in the realm of, I want to call it free speech. It's called something else on YouTube. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, I can't link an entire ripped off book in there. If you go to like Facebook, Reddit, Twitter, the normal places that you'll probably see this type of stuff, it's literally all over there right now. I literally just loaded up my social media and it's posted absolutely everywhere. It's it's on that certain image site. What's it called? Imager. I don't know what it's bloody called, but yeah, that's where it was uploaded to, and that's where people have been sending links from. That's where I've been seeing the links being posted all over to. So maybe, I don't know, search it over there or something like that. It's it's just there. It's just out there. It's just leaked now. I actually do think that Games Workshop are probably going to address this today and probably put out the proper version online today. This is what happened with Indomitus. If you remember last year, literally someone leaked it and it was put all online for free. And I think this is going to be the exact same thing going to be happening with 10th edition. Anyway, enough waffling, enough talking from me as always. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below and we give a nice little chin wag down there as we normally do. See ya, have a great day, and bye-bye.